Not sure I can share because I'm on my PC, so I don't know if I'll be able to work it out.
Oh, that's all right. Well, we'll always get me to screen share if not, and we are properly live. So yes, thank you, Will, for joining me in sharing everything we've been doing over the past month for Giving Tuesday. I'm excited that the day is finally here. I feel we've been doing so much lead up that it feels strange already reaching there. Time moves fast. Oh, we've
It
got
does
someone
indeed,
new with
yeah.
us already. Hi, Elizabeth. And yeah, so Will, what are you excited about this Giving Tuesday, having had such a long build up?
I'm just looking forward to being able to talk about what we're doing in the Wave Trust as myself and fellow ambassadors. You're right, it came around so quickly this Giving Tuesday. It only seems like last week we found out about it, to be honest. But yeah, it's great to be involved, and any donation is very much appreciated from the public. And if you can't donate, then please give us a share at least, and then get the word out there of what we're trying to do here at the Wave Trust. So yeah, it's good. It's good to be a part of Giving Tuesday 2021. But I'll look forward to next year even more so because I'm being better prepared for it and even get a task or something going for myself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And referring to that, we've got one of our team members who's not able to join us on the live today, but Aidan's doing a run for us in fundraising for Giving Tuesday, and we'll be sharing photos and updates of everything he's done later on today and tomorrow. So definitely, I'm looking forward to getting more involved in the community as well next year, getting things rolling there.
Yes,
And yeah,
Aidan's
so
doing a
well,
10-kilometre run, rather him than me, but well done, Aidan, and I hope it goes well. I hope the rain stays off for you. But yeah,
the
it is
things
an
we do.
early. I mean, I only became an ambassador for the Wave Trust back in April, May this year, and it was a privilege to be asked to be involved by my good friend and head of the Wave Trust in Scotland, Jay Haston, who is unfortunately not able to attend today's Giving Tuesday, but he's been working hard in the background. But it's just to spread awareness of what we're doing here at Wave Trust. It's about helping people in the struggle of mental health or adverse childhood experiences, like I may have suffered myself, which I did suffer myself, and spreading that word that there's never it's never too late for to find recovery for example in my case, and to find out more about your adverse childhood experiences and how they affected you, and to sort through them whilst you're sorting through maybe addiction problems that you've got or mental health problems as well. It's really about being part of a wider team with the Wade Trust, right from the top with Angela and George, down with yourself, with Aidan, with Rob, with Alex, with Jay and Angela, and all the other fellow ambassadors. So it's been a learning experience for myself. It's been really good journey, to be honest, meeting different types of people, whether it be MSPs, counsellors, whatever it is. And then when we got the motion passed through in Edinburgh a few weeks back, that was really some achievement by myself and Jay and fellow ambassadors Jim Allison, as well as Don
That
Blake.
was amazing, and it really shows what a team of ambassadors can do. Really, once when we have the opportunity and the support to do so. I can't wait to see all the other ambassadors follow in your footsteps there in their own local communities. Oh, and we've got Jay has joined us as well in the comments. So thank you, Jay, for that huge achievement as well. A lot of the merit goes to you as well as Will and
Definitely.
everyone else.
It's a huge team effort at the Wave Trust, and not only pushing for to help other people, but they help you personally yourself because the people you meet and the training that you're given, trauma training, etc., early years master classes I've had with George. It's a really privileged position to be in, and I'm just grateful to be part of such a fantastic team.
Absolutely. And I guess what I'd like to ask you, Will, is given how amazing a day Giving Tuesday is all across the world and how many brilliant causes are kind of getting involved with this, what is it that made you pick 70/30 and Wave Trust specifically? What is it that sets it apart from other
Well, what
things?
sets it apart from me is it's a worldwide charity, of course, like there's so many of them out there just now. But the Wave Trust is more a preventative charity for to stop child abuse, to stop child neglect from happening in the first place. It's also about helping people who have been through hard times in their childhood or other traumatic events throughout their life and have maybe suffered addiction or loss or whatever the situation is they've been in. And it's about showing people that no matter how hard it has been in your past, your voice matters. Every single one of your voices matter. And for so long, when I was in my 27-year-long addiction, my voice didn't matter. It was something to be ashamed of. It was something to be embarrassed about. And now, having come from 20 months now into recovery and being a part of the Wave Trust, it's such a great place to be, and I'm thankful to be in it.
Thank you, Will. And yeah, I think the reason I've chosen to kind of fundraise for 70/30 in a sense is, as you said, the preventative approach. But for me, it's also seeing that they very much thought through the solutions to such complex problems. It's the fact that there's clear action plans that look at all sides of things. You know, it's pairing the primary prevention with things further down the line in adulthood. It's understanding that you need both local communities and a national perspective. It's kind of having those steps towards reaching the concrete goal of a 70% reduction in child maltreatment in, you know, the next 9 years, and knowing that, you know, you can see the milestones as they go that we're going to follow through. That really gives me confidence that with the right support we can get this happening.
It's definitely that, yes, and we're definitely more stronger together, that's for sure. When Jay got me involved back in April, May with the Wave Trust, I was taken aback actually to some of the meetings and some of the people I've met so far that have gone on to become friends and fellow ambassadors. And also I've managed to get a few ambassadors on board myself. So if there's anybody out there that's maybe been through hard times and got through the other side of that, and they're in the same position as me, they don't maybe have that support network out there, I'd urge them to reach out to the Wave Trust or myself at Poor Willie's peer support group, or even Jay at Ace Awareness. We're all in this together, and everybody's voice truly does matter. When I started speaking out about my own personal recovery and my child abuse, physical and mental abuse from my father, then it was difficult because it was something that I'd never spoken about for all my life. It was something that was one of the reasons for my addiction of 27 years. So now that I've found myself speaking out about these things and other people are relating so much, we really do feel that we're an online community and we're becoming better and stronger together, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And we've got a great answer from Jay from the same message. And though he's not joined us on the live officially, I think I'm going to share his answers. He has been a key part of the team as we go. And he's saying the campaign's taking all the research from the ACE study and the ongoing groundbreaking research that WAVE does itself and applying it to policy. And I absolutely agree. I think it's putting things into practice. It's looking at the evidence base, but making sure that it's applied is one of the key ways that WAVE has always operated. And yeah, what you were saying really there about having a voice really reminded me of the different ways that people can get involved. We've put the link at the bottom of the live there for you to donate. If you go to www.wavetrust.org, there'll be a big donate button at the top right side of the webpage. But I can also share with you some of the other ways that you guys can get involved and really, you know, help us with this cause, as I know it's not something we're doing on our own. So this is a little graphic that we've edited from Giving Tuesday's amazing team as well. And there's kind of 5 different ways that we've found that you guys could get involved. That's giving time, join the ambassador network, you know, become a fellow ambassador for me and Will, for Jay, for everyone else in the team as well, and do something in your own local community that really makes a difference. You can also give your voice in terms of sharing your own lived experience, your own expertise around these things. There's a council of lived experience linked to WAVE called Hearts of ACE, which Will and Jay are also part of, that you're more than welcome to join. You can find information on that on the website as well. Giving money, any little bit you guys can give makes a huge difference. And if you do donate, please let us know, share it on social media, let other people, you know, in your friend group and your family know that you're getting involved and what you're doing this Giving Tuesday. If you use hashtag Giving Tuesday, you can join in with everyone around the world getting involved in this day of generosity. You can also kind of let us know, you know, if you've got expertise in this area around ACEs, around trauma, help us raise awareness. It's made the biggest difference in the world for me, seeing in the past 6 years, going from no one having heard about adverse childhood experiences and people not really factoring in mental health when they were talking about issues, to a complete switch now where post-COVID mental health is something that's spoken about so often. You know, if you can continue to raise that awareness and follow that momentum, we can really make a difference all across the UK. And finally, share what we're doing. You know, share this live, share our posts, share the link to the donate button. Get the word out there as much as possible. We've got one more day to go on this campaign, and it would be great to get as much activity out there as possible, really. So yeah, Will, we've got another 5 minutes probably on today's live. What's one thing you'd like people to take away from it?
That it's never too late to never give up hope. I was 49 when I found myself into recovery after suffering from adverse childhood experiences of physical and mental abuse from my father, like I've touched on. Also, my father was an alcoholic. My mother and father split up through all this and through my childhood. Then, and when I was 20-year-old, my daughter passed away. So it doesn't necessarily have to be from your childhood, but any trauma that you've been through, you're never alone. That's why myself and people like Jay and Angela Aston have our groups. That's what we're here for, is to show that we're stronger together and that you're never alone. When I got into my personal recovery, there was nothing out there. That's why I started my peer support group. And now we're up to nearly 1,300 members in 7 months only. So please reach out to any one of these groups, these amazing groups, ACE Awareness, or please come on board at the Wave Trust, because your voice of lived experience truly does matter. Like I've touched on, I've only been an ambassador for 7 short months, and already my voice and other ambassadors like Jay's and Angela's and Eddie Miller, who had his story in the local newspaper the other day there, is being heard in the places it needs to be heard, where laws can be changed, where it can make a difference to the people that have been lost in addiction right now, or have family members unfortunately commit suicide. Another massive thing right now. Mental health isn't spoken about enough, and it's only through groups like myself and Jay's and other groups about that we can speak about these issues without judgment, without fear of being called junkies or whatever it is, and we can talk about our own truth, our own lived experience. So I'd urge anybody listening to this video just now to please come on board, become an ambassador for the Wave Trust, and let your voice make a difference to the future generations.
Yeah. And I think I just want to say that I know Claire, who couldn't join us on a live today, unfortunately, but is also has been fundraising with us all month and has been involved in a huge way in this effort, would echo that and has spoken before about not giving up on hope as well. So a quick shout out to her, as she couldn't be on this today. But yeah, I think I'd possibly want to mention, you know, for everyone who doesn't have lived experience, who doesn't seem directly affected by this, this is beyond relevant to you too. You know, more than 50% of people have more than one adverse childhood experience. And that, as we said, is a limited set of experiences within the first 18 years of life. You're very much likely to have people who've experienced all kinds of other traumas later in life throughout things. This affects your families, your friends, your colleagues, people around you. Even if you've been lucky enough to not be directly affected by this, you know, you still have mental health problems. You still might have health problems that link in with this, linked in with systems that would be much better for you if they were trauma informed. So take a moment to find out a bit more. We've got interesting infographics and videos and other things on our website as well. So find out a little bit more and see how this does kind of link into your life. And yeah, final thing, give whatever you can, guys. Anything will make a huge difference. Share, tag the 70/30 campaign on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you might be looking at. Use the hashtag Giving Tuesday, and get involved. Will, you got one last thing to say?
Yeah, just thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and give us a share if you don't mind. And please, if you can, then please donate at the Wave Trust website. And thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you up on another live probably in my group at some point.
Yep, we've got an evening live as well with the whole team for who can make it at 7 p.m. So don't miss out on that, as we'll be having a big celebration later on. So hopefully see you all there.
7 o'clock, everybody.
Bye.